Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we have some pretty cool news today. You see, we have another map update by Chaos Robie for the Old World campaign mod and it looks absolutely enormous. For those of you who might not be aware, the Old World mod is a brand spanking new campaign mod that has been made by the modding community for Total War Warhammer 3. This essentially makes the map true scale, and it's been getting stupidly massive as time has progressed. Which is very obvious right now. As you can see, Robie is pushing towards introducing the Darklands pretty much fully, actually, and he's expanded the map a little bit northward too, a little bit more of the northern Chaos Wastes, which is pretty awesome. So if we do a little map comparison very quickly, the one on the left is the original map that we have so far, and the one on the right is the new one. As you can see, the map has been extended to the right, which has added in a bit of Noblar country, it's added in pretty much the borderlands to the Mountains of Morn, including a little bit of the Dragon Isles and the Haunted Forest, which is pretty cool. And if you go up north, yeah, there's a big chunk of the Northern Chaos Wastes, which is awesome because I know there's a lot of modders currently working on the more destructive tribes of the north. Yeah, some modders have publicly stated that they're working on the ones that aren't the Norskins, you know, the ones that are a little bit more to be feared. I don't want to say which ones exactly just yet until they're ready to actually, you know, showcase stuff. But yeah, the map is absolutely massive. Keep in mind that prior to the update, we already had, what, 807 settlements in this map? And it's just going to keep getting larger and larger. The addition of all the Chaos Dwarf stuff might present maybe an extra 100? I don't know, actually. It's very hard to tell here. But there's some really amazing details. For example, if you look towards Zarduk, right? So this is the essential capital of the Chaos Dwarfs. There is a bunch of settlements and they're all kind of done in a weird layout, and that's because they're all districts, right? They're literally making it that, yeah, it's a gigantic thing. I can't wait to see what is actually being done here, because having all these districts means that you're going to have a lot of settlements very close by, and you're going to be able to build up quite an impressive empire with a Chaos Dwarf character. You've got a lot of wastelands too, which are pretty big areas, but yeah, I mean, it makes sense lore-wise to have those kind of not be as big in terms of settlement count, because, well, it's all dead zones, right? Most of the minerals and anything of worth has been mined and used already. In that same area, you do have the Silver Road being mapped out, which is absolutely awesome. This is really, really cool. You've also basically got an area which is essentially supposed to be watchtowers, so I can't wait to see how that's implemented. I'm really, really excited to see how this portion of the map looks. All the southern areas look fantastic. It's going to help out to just spread out the legendary lords a little bit, because there is a lot of characters, especially when you start implementing a lot of mods. This is just proving on how massive this game can actually be, which is just absolutely insane. Chaos Robie, again, being an absolute madman in the most complimentary way possible, because goddamn, man, every update just makes this so much more impressive. The big thing to talk about is that massive blank spot there, just the Chaos Waste looking absolutely enormous. This, if it gets turned into something, would be really curious. Obviously, we know some mods have brought in like Gutrot Spew and so on, so if other mods bring in just the northern tribes, the really interesting ones, it could be really cool. Obviously, we know some of those types of mods are in production, it's just a matter of time, and if it actually gets done, so it's a waiting game. But I would love to see what type of settlements are there, because the Northern Chaos Wastes are mapped. They are actually mapped by Games Workshop, just not that heavily, so we don't know where certain things are. I don't know. I'm really, really curious about this. The map looks phenomenal. And seeing as we're seeing the map getting expanded, honestly, I would love, and I mean absolutely love, to see how big this map can get, because it still feels like we're still pretty far off from the hard cap. And even then, I've spoken to some people who've been kind of fiddling around with these tools. There is the very faint possibility that the hard cap could be extended. The only thing is, at that point, you know, engine limitations come into play, because, I mean, Warscape isn't really good, let's be honest. But, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's start a bit of discussion. It's just so cool to see. I can't wait to play a Chaos Dwarf campaign with a proper sized Darklands. Oh my god, this looks so cool. Have a good day, guys.